Hello, today we're going to do Module 4, Lesson 6. And our objective is that we're going to be able to draw rows and columns to determine the area of a rectangle given an incomplete array. So an incomplete means there's something missing. Now remember which is a row and which is a column. If you remember right, the ones that go across are rows and the ones that go down are columns. Now if you notice, we have something new here. Before you start, you may need to pause this to fetch what you need. For this lesson, you will need the Lesson 6 array template. You are taking it home for your homework. You are also going to need a ruler or a straight edge. You're not going to be measuring with a ruler, but you're going to need to be able to draw some straight lines on your template, so make sure you have some way of doing this. Okay? If you need to pause the video right now. And then go fetch what you need. Okay, moving on. Before we start, we're going to do an application problem. Huma has 4 bags of square-inch tiles with 6 tiles in each bag. She uses them to measure the area of a rectangle in her homework. After covering the rectangle, Huma has 4 tiles left. What is the area of the rectangle? Should I draw the rectangle? Or can I use what I know to use a tape diagram and fill it in and find the answer? I bet you I can use a tape diagram. Okay, so I know she has 4 bags. So 4 pieces of tape. And each bag, she has 6 tiles. So this one has 6. These all have 6. Now I got to figure out how many she has total. So I'm going to label this, I need to know the total. I'm going to call that B for bag. This is 1 bag. Okay, so how many totals in her bag? Well, can we use this as a multiplication sentence? I think we can. We have 4 groups of 6 equals our total. What's my total? 4 times 6 is 24 tiles in her bag. Okay. So now I know how many she's got. But after she covers the rectangle, she has 4 tiles left. What's the area of the rectangle? Now what do you remember about tiles and making rectangles? Basically, they all have to be lined up. They can't be overlapping. They can't have space. Remember? Can't have that. So I know I'm going to be setting them aside. Now when I want to know the area, like for instance, this is just an example. If I wanted to know the area of this, I could just count every single tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? This has an area of 10 tiles. Now if they were 1-inch tiles, I would say 10 square inches. Okay, but I don't happen to know what those are at this time on this little example. Remember, it's just an example. Well, knowing that, if I take away the 4, because that's how many she has left, I'll know how much she used. So let's do that. 24, take away 4. She used 20 tiles. If she used 20 tiles, what's her area? Is that her area? Well, how many tiles did I use here? I used 10 tiles for this one. My area is 10 square inches. Ooh, I think we got it figured out. The area of her rectangle is 20 tiles, or 20 square inches. So her area is 20 square inches. Am I done? Nope. I need to make a statement. I need it to be a correct sentence. So, the area of Huma's rectangle is 20 square inches. Now, I have a capital, I have a period. This is the correct sentence. If I didn't know how to spell rectangle, I would look back up here. If I didn't know how to spell Huma, I would look back up here. If I couldn't remember how to spell square, I would use my words up here to help me spell it correctly. All right, how did I do? I've got a picture. I have number sentences, and I have a statement with the answer. I did pretty darn good. And I remembered to show what I did here. All right, make sure you do the same. Moving on. Okay, now, my question for you is, how can an array of square units help you find the area of a rectangle? Okay, now, I want you to look at array number 1. So we have array number 1 here, right here. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do it? Right here. This side has array number 2. I want you to find array number 1. That's much better. Now you're looking at it. That needs to be right on top. I'm going to try to draw it real quick so that we can look at it together. When I see it, I see this. 1, 2. I see this part right here. Okay, and then I see this. That's strange. And then here I see this. Now, what's my problem here? I wanted to find the area of this rectangle. What can I do? What is the area? I don't know. How can I use the things that are my other clues to help me? Well, what do we notice about this line? This one has 4 across, but I have a space here. What do I notice about this one? This one has 1 more. So that tells me, let me get a different color. And my pen decides to. Okay, this tells me that I can probably put a line right here. If I put a line right here, can I put a line right here? Use your straight edge and go ahead and do that. Okay, now do I know the length of one of my sides? If I know the length of 2 sides, I can find the area. So how many would this be? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the area of this side is 6. Now these are actually square inches. So I'm just going to 6 inches. But I need to know this one. Do I need to even find out what these are? You can, but you don't need to. Let's see if we can figure out what this. How many more do you think it's going to go down here? Probably just this. Is that all I need? Because now I can find the length of this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The length of this side is 4 inches. Go ahead and label your array. What's my area? My area is 6 times 4. What is that? 24 square inches. Is that true? Well, let's check. With your ruler, your straight edge, finish drawing in the lines you need to draw. So you should make them nice and straight and draw this. Finish drawing everything, and let's count our squares. So we have to have 24. Okay, I'm going to change my color. I'll do red. Okay. So if this row is 6, let's skip count. 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Skip counting by 6s again. I have 18. And this is 24. Do I have 24 squares? I do. So the area of this rectangle is 24 square inches. And we figured it out only by needing this side and this side. That's all we needed. 2 sides. Okay. Now, turn to your array number 2. There it is, array number 2. Now put this one on top. Okay, now let me see if I can draw it. I would like to use a black pen. Okay, now this more shape, oops, like this. Okay, now if you notice, it looks, use your lines and see. I'm going to have to draw this. Whoops, I need another one. Goodness, this is not nearly as nice as yours. Now, oh, and I need another one. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to do some erasing now because this is the grid that you're going to need when you're done. Okay, so let me fix this. Okay, now this one is missing this, isn't it? We have a space like this. Then we have a space like this. Oh my goodness gracious. That just disappeared, didn't it? Okay, then all I have here is this. All of this is gone. Even this is gone. And this is gone. All I have are these little nubbins right here. Right? I don't have any of this. Now, let's find the area for this rectangle. What is the area? We don't know. Okay. Well, what is it? How are we going to find it? We need to know how many are on each side, right? If we can find two sides, we definitely can find the area. Well, using what I know, I'm guessing that there's probably one on each one, right? Okay, so use your straight edge and fill this part in right here. Do we need to go all the way around and do all of them? Nope. We can leave a good chunk of it blank, right? Okay, now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here to here is 5 inches. Okay, let's do the same here. Do I need to fill in any lines? I see these little bits. I can connect my lines. So with your straight edge, connect your lines. Do I need to worry about any of this? Nope. Doesn't even matter. I don't have to see it. So let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how big is this? This is 5 inches. Okay, so my area is going to be 5 times 5, which is 25. Okay, now 25 is not good enough. I have to put labels on it. So area equals 25 square inches. Now, do you know what's really funny? Just happen to remember that one of the rules of the square is that all the sides are equal. This side is 5 inches and this one's 5 inches. So wait a minute. This is a rectangle. Guess what? It's this fun little thing that makes a square be a rectangle. A square is a sort or a type of a rectangle. Just like a Labrador Retriever is a kind of a dog. They're all dogs. So a square is a rectangle. You can really get some preschoolers confused, can't you? Alright. Now, turn the page and let me just double check to make sure that I've taught you everything I need to know. Yes, I have taught you everything we need to know. Oh, do you know what I did notice though? I wonder if you noticed this when I did my drawing. I wasn't paying very close attention, and there's actually one more here. So you should have 6. So this should be 6 inches. So that changes that, doesn't it? This is no longer right. Okay, let's fix this. It's not 25 square inches. What is it? If one side is 6 and one is 5, what is it? It's 30. So my area is 30 square inches. I'm sorry about that. So now you've got this line over here. See, I need to have you around to help keep me on track. Make sure I'm seeing everything. Alright, good luck with your homework. I'll see you tomorrow.